All right, dog. It's clobbering time. It's Metera time. Let's see if this character really is top 2, top 3. I think she's very good right now, but I've heard some people placing her as like best character in the game contender. I'm not quite so sure about that.
Incredibly
top 10. That sounds reasonable. Yeah, she's good. She's real good for sure. I think you Butterfly needs to go. I'll tell you that immediately. I've been saying that. Without that, I think she'd still be good, but I think she'd be a lot more reasonable. Okay, so let's talk about Metera here, because this is a zoner character. So it is not exactly my strong suit. This Vern bow is amazing, by the way. I love this. Okay, so Metera, right? Metera has a very interesting set of normals because they're kind of amazing in a lot of ways, which I feel like not usually what you would expect out of a zoner. I mean, obviously Fairy's normals are amazing, but you know, because they're her zoning, right? Metera is a projectile zoner, and her normals are still pretty great, which is kind of wild, right? Like this far L, listen, it's 8 frames. I get that, right? It is 8 frames, so that is like that's a weakness in some ways. However, have you considered that? Please don't counter anything on anything, please. You consider the shit has 6 active frames and only 5 recovery frames? Like, why? Why? I guess. Like, my question becomes why? Like, if you look at like a regular ass far L, Grand does not have a particularly exceptional one, right? 9 recovery frames on this. Why are there only 5 recovery frames on her far L, I suppose? That's immediately a question that I find myself at. Why is this button so good? Right? And it also like just goes into itself, I think 3 times from like as close as you can get it, right? So it's like the world's easiest button to hit confirm as well, right? Like this button's kind of insane. Now, again, up close pressure. We'll notice a lot of Metera's buttons, you know, not necessarily the best up close, right? But as soon as you get her a little bit of breathing room, like this is like we're far L distance, it's not that far away, right? Suddenly she's kind of insane, right? Is there to catch people running at you? It's also a great stop sign for sure, yeah. But you know, it needs I know we're already talking about nerfs, which is crazy, but like this needs a little bit more recovery. Like I'm okay with this maybe even being like this many active frames and all that, but like and a low, by the way, it is a low. But it needs a little bit more recovery, I think. Oh yeah, show the hitbox. Yeah, look at this, right? It's huge. It's real big. So yeah, this is a great button, right? Her 2L is, you know, relatively standard. It's a low 2L. The range on it's not so bad, right? Fairy has a very bad 2L. Her range is also very small, right? I think Metera needs it. Maybe. I think it could use a little bit more recovery, but it's a very, very good button. Her 2L is pretty standard as well, right? Fairy has a much worse 2L than Metera. They're both low. Obviously, Fairy can use that 2L to greater effect, but the button itself is worse, right? Her far M, decently nice as well. This button has 9 active frames, you might notice. Now, you might be like, wait a second, that's the most active frames I've literally ever seen on a move in my entire life. Now, again, it's a 10-frame far M, right? So that's certainly a lot. But again, you'll notice, you know, I talk a lot about how these high active frame moves are designed as stop signs, right? This is the stop sign right here. It's an anti-air. It's just like this is crazy, right? 9 active frames on this shit, right? 15 recovery frames, by the way, also below average, right? You notice Grand Far M right here, 18 recovery frames. She's rocking 15, right? So again, this is like this defensive, yes, but this incredibly potent defensive button, and yeah, also air unblockable, right? So I was talking earlier about how this also functions as an anti-air, yeah, right? So like this is a button, man. This is quite the button. Her 2M, also you might notice 6 active frames, right? Let's get Grand standing there. Grand in this case, his 2M has a very little recovery on it because it's plus on block, right? But 12 recovery frames, also not a ton on a 2M, right? It is an 8-frame 2M, right? So you'll notice Metera has no 7-frame button, right? Which does, like 7-frame, kind of like longer reach-ish button is something that does matter quite a lot in a lot of different matchups, right? It can matter against Ladiva, it can matter against Siegfried, it can matter a lot in like certain +2 on block kind of situations, all of this, right? So, she's lacking a 7-frame, like longer range button, certainly, right? Her buttons, while very good, are all quite sluggish. She doesn't even have a far L, like traditional far L, right? She doesn't have a 6-frame, like her like fastest 6-framer is this right here, right? So her buttons are slow, right? That's certainly, like, I don't think everyone hates Metera, right? I'm gonna try to be fair to Metera here. When something is good, I'm gonna call it out as good. When something isn't good, I'm gonna call it out as not good. But this character is relatively contentious, to my understanding. Her buttons are slow, but outside of that, oh my lordy, are these things insane, right? And then Far H is just a zoning tool straight up. This is just an arrow, right? It's another projectile. This is another projectile she gets access to. It's not quite full screen, right? Like this is just straight up just another arrow that she has, right? Certainly not like a tool to be used up close like this, outside like a combo or something. But this is like straight up another zoning tool, right? Her 2U, also very nice, right? get these sort of like this jump scare to you. You know, Metera's been, he's been zoning you the whole time. You don't expect her to suddenly come in, kind of like what Uno has as well, right? This is obviously incredibly punishable if you do it. Oh, please block switch, good sir. If you do it like right in their face like this, you know, very, very punishable. But it's got 15 active frames. You know what that means? Yep. Very easy to space this thing out to be safe, right? So this is also a very good button, right? This 2U is very nice. Now, of course, you know, if you're spacing it out, you're sitting on like frame 25, so you could even react to this and hit her. But again, right, this is a very nice 2U for what you might want it to do. The fact it's very, very easy to media it to become safe, right? You can immediately special arrow after far 5H for a sort of spacing frame trap. Yeah, yeah. Reminds me of Riding Free. Well, okay, Riding Free, it does not have the low profile properties of Riding Free at all. Let's not get, guess what? Let's not get too crazy. Riding Free is 100 times better than this thing. But yes, this is a very good 2U, right? Very, very nice 2U, right? I think that's all of her grounded buttons we talked about, right? I think so. Oh, 2H. Yeah, her 2H is kind of weird. So it's an arrow. And she can also, you can do 2H and was it 3H or 1H? I forget. 1H? Yeah, 1H. Yeah, she has 1H and 2H and 3H. Is that right? 2H fires it at that angle. No, it's just 1H and 2H, right? Yeah, yeah. 2H is at that 45-degree angle, 1H kind of directly above her. This option is very nice because it means, you know, her 2H, obviously, the cross-up hitbox on it is horrendous, right? There's no cross-up hitbox here, but if someone is right above you, you can just 1H, right? And fire directly up into the sky right there. So it gives her some nice flexibility there. Otherwise, her 2H is kind of weird because, like, it's, you know, it goes that whole screen space, right? It's very, very good in how much screen space it covers. But of course, she does have the zoner problem of the air blockable 2H, right? And a lot of the times, depending on where exactly this gets air blocked, right? If they're higher up like that, it's more Metera's turn. If they're a little lower down to the ground when they air block this, right? It gets a little bit more threatening. But yeah, it's you know, it's an air blockable 2H, but, you know, if someone can't block, if they're doing an aerial, or if, like, it's like an able flight, or a double jump from a 2B or something like that, if for whatever reason the person can't block, this just becomes a 2H that just controls an amazing amount of screen space, right? So it's got kind of like, got a little bit of pros and cons, right? Remember your training. Yeah, then her dash normals, right? Her 6XL is not great. She doesn't go very far, right? She doesn't go very far on her 6XL. She's pretty far away from Mr. Granule right there. Where, I mean, I held the dash button for a second and he almost hit her, right? But yeah, you know, her 6XL is fine. It functions, right? It's certainly not bad. Her forward walk, by the way, is quite bad. Her back walk, real fast, right? Metera is not exactly meant to be walking at you. I think it's a similar thing as Grim too, yeah, where her forward jump does not go as far as her back jump, right? This character is very much designed to run away from you, as you might expect, right? Dash speed, okay, right? Once she gets up there, it's fine. But like, it starts off a little slow, for sure, right? But yeah, she's like pretty decently mobile as well. We'll talk about that with her 5U in a second. 6XM is an overhead. That overhead is, you can, you know, sort of space it to be safe, certainly, right? Most of the time, you're not really going to get much out of this. But you can space it to be safe, you can mediate even to be safe, stuff like that. 6XH is this little booty bump, which is kind of ass, I think, like mostly a combo extender, to my understanding. It does something, right? I think like, if you're a little far away and you can't get an extension otherwise, maybe you do this. I don't know if you get anything on, like, counter hit. Yeah, on counter hit wall bounces, that's right, that's what it does. So it's Vicky 6XH, but a little safer, basically. Right? Like, whatever. It's fine. It's not the star of the show by any means, right? Oh, her close normals, right? Very important to note, 6-frame close L, so that's bad. 7-frame close M, not your favorite, right? It is ass, true. Even on block, which is nice, but 7 frames, right? Not exactly premium. And then 11-frame close H, right? So again, slow normals, right? Not a bad close H, not a bad close M, not a bad close L, but well, actually her close L is bad, right? Her close L also, her close L is 8 recovery frames and only +2 on block. Her and Fairy have this problem. They have the second worst lights in the game in these close L's, besides like Lancelot, basically. So yeah, so this is pretty rough. It makes it hard for her to save jab a lot of stuff. She has to mediate to do it, right? I don't believe she can block Brave Counter, for example. If she does like you know this, yeah, she has to meaty the button to be able to block Brave Counter, right? If you do, I don't have the timing here, but if I do meaty a little bit, I will be able to block Granules Brave Counter here. Oh, I'm too early. Wait. I got it. Oh, not quite. The timing exists. I just have to hit on the very last active frame, and I don't have my, oh, there you go. Yeah. I don't have my auto time setups yet. But yeah, so, bad close L, certainly. right? Close M's whatever, right? Close H is also, I mean, it's a multi-hit, which is, you know, bad and good. Easy to hit confirm, right? Very easy to hit confirm. Very, very big spin, very active. But also makes it, you know, on counter hits, you have to cut it short to get anything good. But yeah, it's like slow, but very, very good buttons is generally the, also 11 frames, Metera is at the sort of, that unfortunate range where she can't do that, right? She can't go Raging Strike, Raging Chain into close H. 10 frames is the cutoff for that. Right? So, Metera, her buttons in general, slow and very, very good. Right? Can she do any butterfly stuff on counter hit close H? I think, I mean, not unless they're already set up, I think. I don't know my Metera combos yet, so we'll have to find out, but yeah, so slow but very good buttons is kind of outside of their speed, very, very strong. It's kind of what I would describe Metera's kit as, which, you know, and mostly good for defensive, right? Buttons you would expect a zoner to have. I don't think I have a problem with any of these necessarily. This needs a little bit more recovery, probably. 5 is just such a small number. It's just such a small number. Grand does not have a laggy far L at all, right? And it's got 9 recovery frames. Now, of course, this is a 6-frame startup. I get that. But, like, this is a little too little recovery, in my opinion, right? 5U. Oh boy. This is her little short hop here. This is kind of nuts, man. She can 5U forward like this. If you hold back, she does it backwards. I don't believe you can angle it any kind of way. You can do it in the air, too. If you 5U in the air, she does this. If you go back in the air, she does that. This is sort of nuts, man. It's just a short hop, right? Short hops are good, right? She has another way to approach you through the air that is a lot less reactable than a jump, which is good because her jump is incredibly floaty, right? But she can just do this. It lets her do it. It set up a lot of, like, Brave counter safe stuff as well. Like, if he blocks this and tries to Brave counter, she can land and block it a lot of the time, right? Which means that she's plus, right? So it's very good against Brave counter, and it's very quick compared to a regular jump. Of course, it's still reactable, right? You can react to Metera doing this and kill her, but it's a lot less so than your average jump, which is how most people do this. And she can also do it away. And she can also use it as a way to change her trajectory midair, right? Forward or backward, right? And she can also, like, do, like, arrow K specials out of this shit, too, right? So, very nice 5U, right? Really, really, really good 5U on Metera. That, honestly, there's, like, a lot of rushdown characters that would love to have this, right? This feels a little out of place on Metera, I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a lot of rushdown characters that would love to have this exact 5U. Like, Seox would probably trade his, like, fuck-ass 5U for this thing. We just played Seox. Seox would much rather have this as, like, a positioning tool, like a jump scare, short hop tool, a second thing to put on their mental stack, an air stall, right? He would much rather have this than his, like, little fuck-ass Shadow Clone 5U. So really, really nice 5U on Metera as well, right? Talking specials, obviously a lot of them are projectiles. I'm not exaggerating when I say that Metera is a better rushdown than Lancelot. She's got some tools, man. Metera has this arrow, right? This first high arrow here. She has a low one, too. We'll get to that in a second. But this high arrow, right? I believe it is just a worse version of the low arrow, by and large. I don't think there's really too many pros to it. But, you know, it's another projectile for her to have. Right, the big thing about this is that this arrow is, of course, not only, let's get another Metera on here, it's going to be easier to show this stuff off if I can record a Metera bot doing things. She can reverse to rushdown, but it's not that great, TBH. I mean, this as a rushdown tool is exceptional, certainly, right? Her, like, kind of, her forward walk being slow and her dash being, like, you know, a little slow to start up is kind of whatever, right? But, like, this is an exceptional rushdown tool. But yeah, so this, right, this arrow can be rolled, certainly, as you can see right there, right? If I have Metera shoot it, I can roll it, but I can also crouch this, right? This arrow will also whiff on crouch. Now, most of the time, unless you're, like, up close with her, it's not really going to matter much. I guess you can, you know, make this whiff on crouch and then punish her for it. It doesn't matter that much because she doesn't have that much recovery compared to something like a Vikala M Dormouse, right? It's only 41 frames total. But, you know, it's something. You can crouch this. But again, you're not really going to be able to, like, crouch, stand up, and punish. In a lot of cases, this faster one, the medium one, you may very well be able to do that a little bit more often, where you can maybe, like, crouch this, have it go over your head. Oh, sorry. And then, you know, kill her for it or something like that, right? You can. But for the light version, it's too slow. By the time it passes over your head, Metera is probably recovered already, right? The medium one, like I said, is faster, and then the heavy one, I think it's only 1 hit. Yeah, the heavy one is also fast, and it's 3 hits. So, like, this also, you know, can function as, like, a combo tool, a launcher, shit like that, right? And the U version is, Metera's U arrows in general are very special, right? Not only does it just, like, you know, she can do the funny, like Uno can, where she just goes, you know, die, 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 right? This one into the other. Only two, I guess, yeah. So you only get the one wall bounce, right? But you can do two of these. I think maybe like in the corner in certain cases, you can maybe do three, but oh, or that. Maybe I can just, if I just do it fast enough. Wait, gotta spam it hard enough. Could you get three? But it's not just special because it's fast like this. Yes, you can. There you go. It's also because these count as 3 U projectiles tied together, right? So I want to show you what I mean by that. If we get Sir Granule on here to do his U Fireball, Metera just wins. Unless you have another U Fireball like Abel's or Eustace or something that's multiple U Fireballs. If she does this, and I, as my, Granule who knows nothing, I try to do this, she just straight up beats my U Fireball clean, right? Metera also is the only character in the game, I believe. Was I wrong about this? I could have sworn, is she not the only character who can break the rule of like no 2 projectiles on screen at once? Did I misread these patch notes? I could have sworn they gave her the ability to put her U Fireballs out on screen when other... no, it's you have to do the other arrow, huh? No, only with UDP? Oh, I see. She can UDP. No, I thought it was the... Okay. If the arrow's on screen, she's still UDP. Okay. I thought it was her U arrows. I'm like, that's a hell of a buff. No, they didn't give her that. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Never mind. So, yeah, I mean, that's mostly, not that important unless for some defensive situations. But, yeah, so yeah, her U arrow, fast, wall bounces, right, converts on hits pretty nicely, and also wins U Fireball Wars very well. She then has the, we're skipping a couple of specials, these are related, right? She has the slow arrow, which is basically just a better version of the high arrow. To my understanding, they have the same sort of like total frames, everything like that, except this one cannot be rolled and cannot be crouched, right? So, I still don't fully, I mean, you can never have both of these out at once. So I guess maybe it's just like so you can still like use the EX for this and still have access to this or something. I'm not sure what the point of this guy is besides being another projectile, another cooldown in the kits, right? So I can do something like that into that and still have it be like full. But this just seems like the better arrow in every way, right? Light is, I guess it's faster too. I guess this is slower? No, no, not really, right? EX used in combos? Yeah. It's another cooldown for her to have, I guess, right? Can't low arrow not activate butterfly? Oh, right, yeah, with butterfly, there's, yeah. That's what it is, yes. But yeah, so low arrow, right? Not rollable, not crouchable. I guess I can try to show you too, right? You can't roll this. Oh, no, wait, oh, we can, sorry. No, you can roll both. I'm stupid, you can roll both of them. You can't crouch this one. I'm spreading misinformation. You can roll both of them. I always forget about this. Yes. Here I am spreading Metera, lying on the internet, as I'm such a big fan of doing. You can roll both of these. You can't crouch this one. That's what it is. Can you roll the U version? Now I forget. Yeah, you can't. You can't roll the U version. That's what it is, right? Yeah. You can't roll the U version. That's what it is. I know there's one of these you couldn't roll. I forgot that it was just the U version. Yes. Brick participating in the time hard tradition of lying on the internet. Yeah, that's me. I was waiting for you to notice the arrow can be rolled. You could have said something. Yeah, you can roll everything except for the U version. Gotcha. Okay. But yeah, otherwise, it's just another arrow, right? Nothing, oh yeah, the light ones, by the way. Light one doesn't knock down. Medium one doesn't knock down for this either. The medium low arrow does, yeah. Only on counter hit, or is that, because sometimes they will vary, right? Does it knock down? Yeah, only on counter hit. The medium arrow knocks down on counter hits, the rest of them don't, I suppose. And you would demonstrate it? Fair enough. I'm glad I didn't, oh, both of the, yeah, well, yeah, but only the low medium arrow knocks down on counter hits. Again, otherwise, right, they all the EX launches. This EX, I believe, also launches. Yeah. Also, yeah, the arrows are arrow K. I think it's only, is it only the, no, both of them, okay. If you do special, he goes forward. If you do back, he goes back, right? Both of these are arrow K as well, right? And these function as a pretty damn good throw bait. Again, on this character, for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why, right? These function as a pretty decent throw bait, right? Hitting on frame 22 like that, right? You're jumping, so you're airborne right away, so it doesn't have the same kind of weakness as like a Seahawks empty hand or anything like that. It's a projectile, right? So certainly, certain things can ha-ha funny her out of that, considering the fact that her throw bait is a projectile, right? But, for some reason, she's got a really good throw bait. Like, 22 frames, this is fast enough. This is gonna catch your, like, strike tech pretty damn often, man. Not all the time, but pretty damn often, right? So she's got a pretty nice throw bait on her, too. Metera's offense is quite good, right? And she can do a little fade away with that, too. They can do the U arrows are arrow K. I'm not really sure what the point of them is. They just see, I guess they're maybe a little quicker to guarantee it. I don't know what the hit effect of this is. for the U arrows. Oh, you don't get a combo on these? Yeah, I'm not sure what, because this you get a combo off of is the crazy bit, right? Actually gets a combo off that is like really funny. Like it's a plus on block throw bait that will beat both of the techs most of the time, and doesn't really have any risk associated with it. Besides, is this rollable? I guess I actually don't know. I'm gonna learn a little bit about Metera here. I want to TK it. It's fat, yeah, low off the ground like that. Wait, TKing it too hard. There you go. Yeah, I guess it's kind of like Seok's empty hand, in that if you roll it, she's gonna die, right? What is she saying, by the way? Yes, I guess that's kind of the idea, right? There's a little bit. Technically, guys, we found some risk to it, but you arrows recovers fast enough you can do something else mid-air? Wait, really? Huh? Oh! That's a funny character, man. Shade, wow, that's funny. Okay, cool. Yeah. You can do that into like, okay, funny. Do a full jump? Yeah, I got you. That's very funny. What a time to be alive. But yeah, she's got some pretty solid offense. You know, we haven't talked about this yet, right? But yeah, so those are the arrows, right? We'll talk about Butterfly last, I guess. Rain of Arrows is her DP on the U version, right? This is not a great DP. It's a projectile. They did fix, I think, I always forget which ones they fixed and which ones they didn't. You can't roll this one anymore? Yeah, you can't roll this anymore, at least, so that's nice. She's so much better than Fairy? I would say so. I think there's at least a tier difference between them. Yeah, you can't really roll this as consistently anymore, right? So they fixed that for her. Otherwise, you know, it's you know, it's a DP. It's not huge. Like the horizontal range on it isn't amazing, but you know. The other versions are, again, it's just kind of another way, you know, you can control a lot of screen space with this, right? Right? You control a lot of screen space with this. You can trigger like butterflies on the way up as well too to do some stuff, right? There is a lot of recovery to this move, and it doesn't hit people on the way in, right? So certainly you got to be a little careful. Just kind of like throwing. If you just kind of throw this shit out, right, you are very liable to get murdered for it. Well, usually you'll do it like covered behind another arrow or covered behind the butterfly, and it's just a way to like cover airspace, you know, put out this long-lasting hitbox on the screen, right? The light version, medium, actually not sure what's different between. I'm not sure what's different between light and medium. Oh, range. Okay, light comes closer, medium goes further away. Gotcha. Yeah, and then heavy, I believe, is active for longer, right? More, say, No, not really, yeah. Does heavy have like a... Yeah, the others not have an immediate hitbox like this? Yeah, heavy's a combo tool. Gotcha. Yeah, heavy's a combo tool is the point of it. Gotcha. Yeah, and also, I mean, that does hold people for a little bit there, right? So you can extend, you know, she gets like raw SSBA off this and shit like that, right? Very, very nice combo tool. And then the U version's her DP, like we talked about. All right, so let's talk about Butterfly because, my God, all of these tools, and we haven't even gotten to the star of the show, kind of, right? Driving Vicala to Master, got any tips? Keep track. I mean, this might be kind of stupid, but I didn't do it when I was first getting her to Master, and when I started doing it, I started winning way more. Like, actively keep track of that little thing that's telling you your items up all the goddamn time, man. And when you get a good item, 5U their ass, right? Your good items, like Spike Ball and Bomb and stuff like that and Star, are better out of 5U than they are out of the cannons. The cannons are mostly only combo extension tools, like the mid items, like Cannonball and shit like that. If you get a good item, 5U it and insta-win neutral, right? Spike Ball especially, if you get Spike Ball, 5U it, it rolls around the ground forever. That shit is like Pot's Aegis Reflector, but you can jump it. Very, very nice. Yeah, otherwise, I just in general recommend not getting too close to people because every single pressure option you have is rollable and you will be killed for it. But yeah, so, Butterfly, right? Lights Butterfly. Puts this little butterfly out, and she can shoot it with an arrow, and that happens, right? So yeah, we talked about earlier, right? The low arrow, it's not going to trigger them. I think one of the event with the H butterfly, they kind of follow this meandering path thing. They can get into low's trajectory sometimes, but yeah, she has this with an arrow. It could be also like Rain of Arrows can activate this too, right? I somehow managed to. I missed. Hold on. Oh, it's only the arrow on the way up, right? Yeah, there you go. Right on the way up, that can activate it too. Right? Holding L or M changes the height of it. Oh, I didn't even know this. Goddamn. Yeah, so L goes higher if you do that. Right? Still triggered by the high arrow. And they have this big explosion. It's very plus. It's very easy to convert off of for Metera, right? And again, if they block it, right? It's often going to be plus enough that she can, like, follow in with her Brave counter safe short hop and shit like that. Right? L Butterfly can be activated immediately by M DP shot. Gotcha. Yeah. And then M Butterfly, right? A little bit faster. And I believe if you hold this one, is this the one that goes low? I know one of them goes a little low. Yeah, this is the one that goes low, and now this arrow triggers it, right? But yeah, M Butterfly gets there a little bit quicker. L Butterfly meanders a bit more for a little bit more neutral control, right? Keep it on there for a while for them to have to worry about it, right? And of note that this explosion, right? That this pops up, right? This whole vertical pillar here, it's air blockable, but it can certainly hold people in the air, and also because it's got that whole hurt box to it, right? This thing, let me double check before I lie on the internet again, but I'm pretty sure this shit is not, this explosion is not rollable either, right? Like if I were to try and roll through this arrow, right? Well, I just got past. It's not as wide as U Butterfly, but like, yeah, if the hitbox itself gets me, I think it will. Yeah, right. The roll invuln will not get past this. It's kind of this whole pillar. But yeah, so butterflies basically, it's really hard to use the different heights of butterfly. It's a nice option. I mean, I like the idea of like this one that makes it so it's triggerable by low arrow, right? But he goes a lot slower too when you do that, right? He kind of crawls along the ground, whereas normally he goes a lot faster. It's more control over it. But yeah, you know. You got a knockdown, you set an H Butterfly sets a 2, right? One that goes high, one that goes kind of medium like that. And the high one eventually kind of meanders down low. So yeah, these like, when you get a knockdown, you set these up, or if you have some time in neutral, you set these up, and they are just really good. Like, this is kind of Metera's gimmick, right? These are very, very good screen control. They make your zoning significantly more threatening. Rolling these arrows becomes a lot more threatening because you might get caught by the butterflies. Jumping becomes a lot harder, you might get caught by the butterflies. Throwing at any kind of button gets harder, you might get caught by the butterflies, right? Very, very nice zoning tool for her. Now, those are the butterflies that I think are good, but fair. We can talk about this one. U Butterfly, which, you know, it's gonna... You see how long that lasts? Right. It also tracks to the opponent and then stays on them. It's triggered by the arrows, as normal. It is plus 175 billion on block. And the funny part about this is that the explosion here, the explosion itself is so big that it's actually unrollable as well, right? So she can just do like this, let it get to you, do that, and even if you try to like roll this, right? The explosion is so big, you see that? It just catches your roll fucking anyway, man. It's quite something, man. It's quite something. Yep. It's quite the you can't spot dodge it either, by the way, in case you're wondering about that. You can spot dodge the arrow, but this is way too active, right? You can't really jump because the guy follows you. Little fella follows you, and again, God forbid anything bad happens to you while you're up there. Does not go away on hit or on block, so you can't even hit Metera to deal with it. And it lasts a really long time, so you can't really wait it out either. It's also like not, you know, a projectile in and of itself, like while it's out there, so it's not like you can like try to like kill it with something else or something. It's completely invincible. There is not really any counterplay to this move besides just, I guess, killing Metera before she can use it. Right? Yeah, and even blocking it isn't like that great of an idea either, because look at all that shit. Right? So is this kind of a move with no counterplay? It might seem a little innocuous. I mean, I'm gonna try and use it and show you guys. I try to get better and get good at using this thing, but like, it's just a move that doesn't really have a reasonable amount of counterplay. I think, depending on the spacing and shit like that, you can maybe, like, there might be like a really good timing of a roll that you might be able to have to like get past this shit. I don't really know, but considering how much trouble I'm having even like dealing with the bot, doing it on a timing that I know is gonna happen. Yeah, right? You can do stuff like that, right? You can do shit like that. Like there is, you have to like, oh, I'm not good enough, right? So like there is like, you can, oh god, you can try to Jason Bourne, like kind of juke the butterfly a little bit, right? Juke it and then roll through it. But again, you know, buyer beware. I would not call this a consistent thing to do, right? So I guess saying there's literally no counterplay to it. Sure, you can try and juke, but the butterfly is gonna track you, right? You can try to juke him around, right? So he's not directly on you like this and stuff like that, but I would not call this effective counterplay. I would call this technically an option, personally, right? If you don't have like a certain tool that your character has that just gets you around this somehow, it's just not really gonna work in your favor, right? So yeah, that's a move. That's a move, certainly. That's all of her special moves, I think, right? Talking about aerials, right? JL, there's her cross-up button. Right, her jump is very floaty, but it's active all the way down, right? It hits both sides. JM is well, first, JM is certainly, it can be used, you can do all of her air normals out of this too, right? So JM is very much like a combo tool when used out of the hop, or it can also just be an air-to-air, I guess, if you use it, out of a regular jump. JH, little smackdown, again, used out of the hop very often for like a lot of plus frames, BC, safe pressure, combo extension, stuff like that. Otherwise, it does function as like a sort of deep jumping button. But again, Metera's jump is very floaty, so it's not a great idea necessarily to be trying to jump in with her. You're going to get killed a lot of the time unless you use like an air stall or something like that, right? And then her JU is the hop, right? And she can also do stuff like this. And again, she can also combine these things, right? Hop first into arrow, or arrow first into hop if she has the meter for it. So Jam is very useful for her anti-air combo conversions. Oh, off like 2H? Interesting, I didn't know. But yeah, so, she, I mean, notably, I guess Metera, by the way, does have less HP than normal, right? She has 15,000 HP, right? But Metera is, she's got a lot of stuff going for her, honestly. She's got a lot of stuff going for her. Really, her only big problem is that, again, if she ends up over here, right? Slow button, this is still pretty nice, right? But again, even then, it's 8 frames, right? So if your opponent is being active, it can be difficult, right? So, slow button, as good as it is. Slow button, right? 6-frame close L, she can be bullied in some ways. Other characters can't for having this, right? Like something like Grand's even on block close M, for example, right? If I have Metera try to do a close L on block right here, I went the wrong way for sure, right? If I just do something like this, she dies, right? Because her close M or her close L is 6 frames. Or it's a problem that like Gran himself, for example, Gran couldn't do that to Gran, right? 2HU hop JM. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, so she has some defensive problems. Of course, Brave Counter exists, right? Brave Counter exists. This is why, I mean, thank God that Metera is in the state that she's in. Like, at least Brave Counter did get nerfed, right? But certainly still, Brave Counter is very good for her. Right, but the idea you can like try and bait out some of these Brave counters and stuff like that, and again, it's very counter. Now I'm really pissed. There's a little bit of counter synergy with like her being so reliant on Brave Counter, alongside her having below average HP, right? But like outside of like some defensive woes, which do exist, right? Metera can certainly suddenly and rapidly just lose the round, right? Outside of like some defensive woes, the character just kind of does everything pretty dang well, right? Certainly, she's pretty good at it. I mean, again, having lower than average HP matters, but the character's got a lot going for her, in my opinion. Now, with that in mind, let's try and figure out how to actually play this lady. What does the character guide have for me? And then we're probably going to do some labbing and then just call it. We'll play her next Sunday. Wait, Gran? It took me so long to realize those were Grans. I saw Overdrive Surge on the thing, and I was like, what? Which Metera move is Overdrive Surge? Let's do the character guide for Metera, please. Her new arrows helped her a ton. Oh, yeah. Okay, so 2M into... Sure. 2M into M arrow. I'm not really sure I care, but... Interesting combo theory. This... Yeah. You get auto combo out of that. That's, good to know, certainly. That'll be something we're gonna do a lot, I'm sure. Fine. 2L. I don't know why you wouldn't do far L, but sure. 1, 2, 3. This, you get close H off it, which is nice. Yeah, fitting in a lot of close H's into your combos will always be a boon for your damage, right? So that's nice. We got close H here, and then close H. Oh, we have to go a little quicker. Wait, maybe I'm delaying too much. There you go. Yeah. Into her super. Right. Super does function as an anti-air, by the way. She's got her little guile flash kick there. 1, 2, right? For SSBA is a projectile. It's whatever. It's faster than you think. Yeah. They buffed the recovery on it. HDP into the arrows. Okay, yeah. That's interesting. I like that. Oh, and this is her 2H. Probably like 1H in this case, honestly. 1H into... I see. 1H bonk. Ooh, yeah. 1H. I don't like the trajectory. It sounds long. Maybe it is 2H. Ooh. I think I'm actionable out of that faster than I think. Yeah. There you go. Okay. And then it's into Mr. the Great Fall. Little height dependent on non-counter hit here. Gotcha. Maybe spacing dependent. If I was a little further away, it'd be better too. Into that. Oh, Great Fall is the DP. Never mind. I'm a fool. I know nothing. I take the role of a silly clown, etc., etc. Huh? Really? Was that too late there? Around the spacing, converting this is hard? Yeah. Ugh. This is a little finickier than I'd like it to be, but... Why she's gonna be moaning all day, man. That's the other thing, too. It's like Grimnir, man. I don't even have to mishear the lines. They're already fuck-ass. Oh, no. Why does that not work? I'm like doing it as fast as I can, man. Is she too low to the ground? It's like, what's happening? Yeah. Go moment. You're killing me, man. You're killing me. I don't get this one. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't get what I'm doing wrong that's making the Great Fall Starry Sky Link not work. I don't think I'm gonna be doing this combo, to be real with you, but I am curious as to why it's not working. There you go. A little bit more height. Okay, okay. A little bit more height. The 2 hits of jam have to work? No, yeah, or have to hit for it to work? That's not my problem. I think I was honestly canceling the heavy early is what seemed to make it work. Or at least getting a little bit more height before that heavy is what made it work, right? Weird ass combo though. I'm not doing that shit. I fear. Butterfly. And, oh, far H can also trigger butterflies. Yeah, it's very important to note. The far H can also trigger your butterflies there. Yeah. Yeah, and then you can get that off the butterflies. It's all gravy. All right, very, very nice. Yeah. Sure. You butterfly. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3. That. 6XL into close M. Sure. You can definitely do better than that, but fine. H butterfly 2L this. Oh, that triggered it later than I would have thought. I see. Wait. Bonk, bonk. 1, 2. Oh no, man. I think I'm doing a lot of stuff too late because I expect Metera to have like more recovery on her shit than she does. Into 2U. Oh, interesting. What a strange and wonderful combo. That is not a lot of damage. That's funny. Fun character, broken as fuck when she works for like 75% of the time. We take those. It's a good ratio. So there's no crouching confirm to speak of here, because normally they gave you like a crouching confirm here. I guess she maybe doesn't have a good one. Who knows? 1, 2. Yeah, she can't get close H after this, right? Her guy's too slow. Bonk, bonk. Okay. Advanced corner combo. 1, 2, 3. Why do we reverse the order here? I wonder. Yeah, it is nice that you get the raw SSBA off that, right? Oh my god. And here's the climax. So true, bestie. Okay, cool. So what do we learn? I mean, again, for basic confirms, I mean, a lot of it's going to be zoning anyway, but like, you know, we can confirm a lot of the arrows into stuff like this, right? Any of her buttons seems to work into it. We can cancel far H into shit as well, right? Though most of the time it's not going to combo unless we're closer, probably. You know. Hop can work with butterflies, right? If we do, like, butterfly into hop into some bullshit, right? We can do that, too, to extend it even further, right? Yeah. I want an anti-air combo, and I want to know if there's anything she can do on crouching, and I want to... I mean, corner combo I think I know, but... So, like, if I just, you know... I feel like I have to wait a little bit, you know, like... It is a little, like, converting her 2H. Like, I can tell that she can do it well, but it seems a little fucky to me. Because of the height. What happens if you do the H version here? Like, the JH out of the, like, when you get an anti-air? Ah, that might be more consistent, even if it's a little, I don't know if that's worse damage, but... That feels maybe more consistent. This guy's got, like, the one hit, and it's got a little bit more hit stun as well after it. So you can, like, get them. Or you can get them to fall down a little bit more. Into... I don't even know, man. I really don't enjoy what Hop is providing as a... Like, it's doing, like, cool shit, but, like... Into, like, that? I feel like I could be doing so much better, but I'm not entirely sure. I mean, this we can probably just do close H. Like, if we get like a 1H directly above us like this, we just do, yeah, normals, right? And it's all well and good. We just do the funny. But like, if I get like a 2H from over here, I mean, I guess a lot of the time I can just... Right? So you can always do something like that within reason. Like cancel into this, into the arrows, into whatever, right? Like from range. That's not so bad. I fuck with that. You can even get maybe more than one here. Yep. It's a little fucky, but you can do 2H after the JH. Oh, that's an interesting idea. Oh, okay, wait, hold up. We just like carry them forever? It's an infinite? It's got an infinite, guys? Oh, you can't get another JH. You can get probably JM from there, right? Oh, okay, yeah, but it's a little height dependent, but yes. Wait a second, this is funny. I wanna do the multi-hop combo. The multi-track drifting. Yeah. Oh fuck, and then you probably do Great Fall, but sure. Sounds good, sounds good. Anti-air combos are very situational, depends on whether you have butterfly out. I guess butterfly, I mean, I can probably just convert whatever the fuck I want, right? Especially if the 2H triggers it, or I'll trigger both of them, so it's probably not ideal, but sure, okay, cool. In general, like this as like baby's first anti-air combo, right? Seems to work pretty well. Hell, even just doing that and just getting back to zoning might not be the worst thing in the world, right? Just doing like 2H into that, and just, you know, sending them full screen and having them get through the zoning again. I think I'm okay with that. Did she get anything for like a crouching confirm, by the way? Like, is there anything she does that's special if like she gets one of these? You know? Like no counter hit, just like... Does she do anything particularly interesting off of this? I can't think of what it would be. I don't think so, right? No real crouching confirm to speak of? Because everything she has is like fast enough, it just combos all the time anyway, right? So, interesting. She has butterfly out. She can shoot butterfly to extend the grounded combo. With that, she can do that regardless, right? Like whether it's a grounded combo or not. Like you can do that standing too, right? There's not like a crouching confirm where she uses that extra frame of hit stun, no? I can do that even if she's standing up. Right. Butterfly's the main thing that'll change her combo routes. Gotcha. I guess that's why she doesn't get the crouching confirm, is because she has her own Build-A-Bear crouching confirm called Butterfly. Understandable. Okay, cool. That's fine by me. I mean, as far as like main kind of, zoning pattern, I think is just, you know, probably if both arrows can be rolled, I guess it is kind of pestering with arrows until we get enough free time to put a butterfly down, presumably, and then that's when we can kind of really start taking control of the match. Like try and just like keep them away, get a little bit of space between us and them, maybe like a little hop back, something like that, right? Like hop back, like M arrow, where it goes a little bit more of an aggressive angle to it or something. And once we get a little far away enough, we place a butterfly down, and then we just like, you know, we start either they panic and they die, or we do something. Use knockdowns to put butterfly out, right? Which I guess my knockdowns are this, and also this on counter hits, and also this or any U arrows or anything like that, right? Again, we put butterflies out. Once we put butterflies out, things start to look a lot better for us. Understandable. I see it. I see the vision, I think. Cool. We'll play some Metera on Sunday. You know, let's play one game. Let's play one game of Metera, just because I'm curious. Let's play literally one set of Metera, and then we'll call it for today. Well, mess you up. Oh yeah, corner combo, I guess, is what, just... if we don't have butterfly up, I guess we do just do the fucking... I feel like this should go first, because, like, yeah, otherwise we don't get... Yeah. Right? Oh, I want to figure out something that ends in the hop into some bullshit. I feel like this hop you can use to just, like, loop a bunch of save jump bullshit, probably, right? What's like a hop looping corner combo? Is it like triple auto combo mid-air, maybe? I can see that. Like, because that usually leaves you like plus 20 something. Like if I go like bonk, and then 1, 2, 3. Not really. Is there like a setup where I can like I want to meet them with the JH and have it be a safe jump basically? Actually, I want to learn that more than I want to play a game with her, so we'll do that instead as the final thing. I mean, okay, how 21? So you want to be like probably in the neighborhood of like plus 22, 23, something like that. What does that for us? How about this? Way too much. I need to be less plus. Can I like maybe use like the medium version of this or something? 25? Oh, okay, wait a second. I like this one as the launcher better. 23. Oh, okay. So we can end in that potentially. So we can do something like this into like this maybe. No, that's too much. Let's do like that into that into this. 26? A little much. It's a little much. Sometimes Hop can save jump UDP even on soft knockdown. Interesting. If it's plus enough, right? It makes sense. Nothing in the rulebook says a dog can't play basketball. Yeah, I guess do I have to cut the combo short? I want to like use Great Fall. Yeah, I want to use Great Fall and still have enough plus frames. Maybe if I just a little lower to the ground. Yeah, okay, that's not so bad, right? So if I do like that into 1, 2, 3 bonk. Wait, oh, because I can't cancel it out of the arrow. No, it has to be a normal. It has to be a normal. Yeah, I can't cancel the hop out of the arrow. Well, no, we account for that. The recovery takes that into account. No, it should be fine. It should be fine. I'm gaslighting myself. Nope. Right? Like 1, 2, 3, this. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, this. Huh? You don't get close H off that. Yeah, you do. There you go. Like, I'm pretty sure I've been getting close H off there. Why do I not feel like I'm as plus as I should be there? I feel like they get up. You know what? In fact, I want you to UDP on wake up, please. So I can actually know when I'm doing this shit horribly. You the Great Fall. I guess this will be on hits. Good, soft knockdown. Do it on hits too. You the Great Fall, please. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, excuse me. 1, 2, 3. Bonk. Bonk. That's not quite enough, huh? Oh, I'm actionable after 20. Wait, how long is she in the air for? Right? It's very rare for a character to save jump without use skill, hard knockdown, or throw ground sweep hits. It depends. Right? Seox sets up stuff like that, and Anila can set up stuff like that. Shalana, you know. But yeah. I mean, Ladiva gets a hard knockdown, but off a different thing. How long is this whole thing? It's not 21 is when she can act, right? Yeah. How long is she in the air for total? Right, because 21... Yeah, that's the apex of the jump. Okay, wait. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Okay, so I want to be like plus 40 something, actually. That's why I've been... That's why... Okay, so let me... Don't do that anymore. Well, I thought she was in the air for 21 frames. No, 21 is when she can start doing stuff. That makes sense. I guess that would make it unreactable if she was in the air for that little amount of time. So like plus 40 something, a little bit. Like plus like 41 or something is probably ideal. How much does that leave? Stop that, please. If I just go like a little Great Fall actually. Plus 49, that's a little much. So let's do that old combo again. That was just like this into that. If I catch them with a close H there, how plus am I? Plus 29? Now see, that's not quite enough. For corner okay, I think it's best to set up butterflies into mix. Well, sure, but I would like to... That makes sense, though. I would like to find one way to save jump with the hop, because it's gotta exist. There's no way that shit doesn't exist. 28's not enough. Probably? Yeah. You tell me there's no way to save jump with the 5U? Like, what if I've got my butterflies out already? You know, and I guess they'll trigger, probably, huh? Yeah. I mean, the butterfly setup is what? It's 32, yeah, so I mean, anything works at that point. Or we can do like this into butterfly setup, right? Butterflies are just that strong? I guess so. Might be better than having a save jump. Oh, what about, okay, actually, what about that guy? I do wonder. 31? It's not quite my tempo, I fear. Not quite my tempo. Bonk. 1, 2, 3, bonk. She's laughing a lot. She's having a great time. Plus 49. It's too much, man. It's too much. She's either way too plus or not enough plus. Whatever. I guess you're right. I guess it's just butterflies. I wanted to find something cool. I couldn't find anything cool. Character sucks. Bottom 1 confirmed. I don't even want to play her anymore. Get her off my screen, etc.